capital cities are like no other. They're brimming with history, unique cultures, and old world charm. Sure, Rome, London, and Paris have their undeniable allure, but don't sleep on the underrated gems. There are plenty of lesser-known European capitals that have seen centuries of empires, revolutions, and renaissances. If you're dreaming of Europe, but dreading the crowds and skyrocketed seasonal prices of the big capitals, some of the continent's most fantastic cities fly under the radar here. These low-key, iconic capital cities offer just as much history and culture, minus the shoulder-rubbing of crowds and long lines. Number 10. Valletta. Valletta is Malta's teeny-tiny capital city. Although it's the smallest capital on the continent, it sure doesn't sleep on character and excitement. The entire city is a recognized UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasting an impressive 320 national monuments packed in a very small space. The city was founded in 1566 and has an impressive military history. The remnants of this period still stand tall in its strong, fortified buildings. Your first impression will be the glow of the limestone buildings, which shimmer under the Mediterranean sun. While small, the city is a labyrinth of narrow alleys, old churches, and cafes spilling onto the streets. Number 9. Bern. Bern is small and relatively low-key, but it really feels like stepping into a medieval fairy tale. Clean, well-run, and beautiful, it's the perfect example of the Swiss way of life. And with zigzagging streets, green squares, and a turquoise river, it's anything but dull. Bern Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with architectural wonders dating back to the 12th century. Strolling along the River Ara and enjoying a traditional Swiss fondue below the Zietgloge clock tower is highly recommended. Number 8. Belgrade. Serbia's capital is at the intersection of the Sava and Danube rivers. Like many eastern cities, it has experienced ups and downs. From the time when Romans ruled the continent to the Ottoman Empire, Belgrade has earned a slightly gritty yet unapologetically energetic name for itself. It's packed with street art, cozy taverns, and a nightlife scene that is to be reckoned with. Do yourself a favor and stroll through the Old Town. You'll get a vibe of musical energy and traditional food. Number 7. Helsinki. Finland's capital is a Scandinavian haven, made even more spectacular by its juxtaposition of sleek Art Nouveau architecture and rugged natural beauty. It's totally unique from the rest of Europe's crumbling cities, almost minimalistic in style and vibe. The design district is among the best places to take it all in. It's the home of Finnish fashion, art, and craft. But it also houses a huge local market where you can test your palate with traditional reindeer meat and Finnish pastries. And on top of that, the city is surrounded by a bunch of beautiful islands that can be explored by ferry. Number 6. Sofia. Sofia is one of those cities that is so untalked about, it almost hits you with total surprise. Strangely enough, it's one of the oldest cities in Europe, with its fair share of Roman ruins, Soviet bloc architecture, and Orthodox churches. The city's centerpiece is the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. However, what makes Sofia unique is its green spaces and incredible food and accommodation at a fraction of the price of other European cities. In short, Bulgaria's capital city is affordable, vibrant, and slightly unpolished, almost like it's not trying to impress anyone, but ends up doing so anyway. Number 5. Riga. Riga's medieval history makes up a huge portion of its appeal, but its rich Art Nouveau and Hanseatic history is what really sets the Latvian capital apart. It's the largest city in the Baltics, with a good mix of European and Eastern influences culminating in a dynamic cosmopolitan atmosphere. The country's difficult history of occupation, resistance, and independence has had a big impact on the vibe here. Not to mention the booming cafe scene and friendly locals. And with ancient churches, cobblestone streets, and open squares, it's no wonder the old town of Riga is a protected heritage site. Number 4. Dublin. Dublin's hospitality and warmth is legendary. It's known worldwide for its pub culture thanks to Guinness beer and Irish whiskey. But what many don't know is that the city is home to one of the best universities in the world, making it a literary superstar. The streets are alive with buzzing pubs and Georgian architecture, and folk music seems to flow through the air. The locals here are always up for a chat and are undoubtedly the best to approach for insider tips and guidance. There's a reason it's known as one of Europe's friendliest cities. Number 3. Copenhagen. The Danish capital is as Scandinavian as they come, with clean canals, royal palaces, and a thriving dining scene. Try out Smorgasbord for a better idea. There are countless attractions here, from Tivoli Gardens, the major inspiration for Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales, to the colorful Nyhavn waterfront. The city is stylish and relaxed, with a mix of modernity and history. It's not too cheap, but the high quality of life here is visible in the smiles of every local that cycles past you. Number 2. Reykjavik. Visiting Reykjavik is a bit like traveling to another planet. The Icelandic capital is a northern dreamscape. The city may be small, but it is the gateway into Iceland's abundant glaciers, volcanoes, geothermal springs, and even the northern lights. But there is plenty to do and see in the city alone, from the cozy cafes to the unusual art installations and colorful houses. The city is an eclectic blend of Norse and modern culture. Spend some time walking down the main street before booking a spot at the Blue Lagoon for a spa-like day trip to remember. Number 1. Tallinn. Tallinn looks more like a village from a fairy tale than an actual city. It's as picture-perfect as cities get, with cobblestone streets and medieval buildings with traditional Hanseatic red rooftops. Combine that with modern culture and some of the trendiest bars and art scenes, and we have ourselves the ultimate underrated capital city in Europe. Everything is so beautifully preserved here that it almost feels like taking a step back in time. But at the same time, Tallinn's tech scene is booming. You could call it the Silicon Valley of Europe.